This place is so beautiful, it makes me want to die.
Hi guys, my name's Barry and welcome back to the channel. This is going to be my non-spoiler review for I Know What You Did Last Summer. I will be doing a spoiler review later on, but if you've not seen the movie, then don't worry, I'm not going to spoil anything. The gist of the story is a bunch of rich idiots cause an accident that also causes the death of someone on the 4th of July 2024, and then a year later, these people start getting picked off one by a mysterious killer. Could it be someone related to the person that died on the 4th of July, or is it someone else? It's up to the gang to figure out who that person is. For the first time in the I Know What You Did Last Summer movie franchise, we have an out-and-out whodunit movie. In the first movie and in the second movie, you kind of know who the killer is. I know that the characters themselves are having to guess who the killer is, but us as the audience kind of know who the killers are in those movies, whereas in this one it's an out-and-out whodunit movie similar to the Scream franchise. They try so hard to be like the new Scream movies to the point where when the killer is revealed in this movie, don't worry, I won't spoil it, but when the killer is revealed in this movie, it just feels like something taken out of a modern Scream movie. If we look at the acting in this film, actually, the acting from everyone was pretty good. Even Freddie Prinze Jr.'s acting was pretty good. We know that Freddie Prinze Jr. is not known for being a really good actor. In this one, his acting performance was pretty good. And in fact, if I had to pinpoint one of my favourite characters, it was Ray, played by Freddie Prinze Jr. One thing I will say about Freddie Prinze Jr. and Jennifer Love Hewitt as Ray and Julie, they get ample screen time in this movie. So if you're going into this wondering or hoping that they're going to get more screen time than you think they're going to get, don't worry about it. They get a lot of screen time. If we quickly talk about the dialogue, wow. Now, the dialogue in this movie has to be some of the worst dialogue I have ever heard on screen. I was cringing most of this movie. Now, like I said, the acting was good, but what the characters were saying, I was just like, oh my goodness. Now, they tried to hit you with the nostalgia quite a lot in this movie. Sometimes it worked, but most of the time it didn't. And it was so forced. Now, I know that some movies can give you forced nostalgia, but sometimes when they do that, even when it feels forced, at least the dialogue is good. But in this one, not only do we get a lot of forced dialogue, not only do we get a lot of forced nostalgia, but the dialogue that was given to give you that nostalgia was just so bad. Something that I really hated as well was when they were hitting you with the nostalgia, they were almost telling you as well that they don't talk about I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. There was a joke mentioned about the Bahamas. One of the characters said, I wish I was just away on a beach somewhere in the Bahamas. And then Ray's like, don't even joke about that. We don't talk about that. Almost like they're telling the audience, oh, we know you don't like I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. We've got you covered. When in actual fact, I Still Know What You Did Last Summer is not only a really good movie, some people would say it's better than the first movie. Within the first 10 minutes, myself and my wife guessed who the killer was going to be. And when we guessed, we were absolutely right by the end of the movie. So that's how easy it is to figure out who's the killer in this movie. It doesn't take a rocket scientist. Again, I won't spoil it. There'll be more on that in my spoiler review. When it comes to critiquing the killer themselves, it's hard to do that because when the killer was on screen, you couldn't really see much of that person. When the killer was like going around trying to kill someone, the kill scenes were quite short, and even when the killer was there, they didn't really do much in that scene. So I can't really comment on the killer. All I can say is props to them for using the original outfit, the original slicker fisherman outfit. That's all I could say. I will say that some of the decisions, one in particular, which I won't mention, was a decision that was unforgivable. Totally unforgivable, and I can't even say anything else until I get to the spoiler review. All I will say is, though, when you watch the movie, you will know what I'm talking about. Overall, though, guys, I was disappointed. There wasn't much good in the movie. The annoying thing is, when it was good, it actually was pretty good. It looked good at times. The sound design was excellent throughout. but nothing else was great. Nothing else was sticking out for me. The acting was okay. The dialogue was terrible. The script wasn't that good. And in fact, some of the script was actually okay. If only the dialogue matched some of the script, then it might have been a decent movie. But overall, guys, I was totally disappointed. To me, it felt like a very poor attempt at a nostalgia bait from people who made the movie, who were probably weren't even old enough to watch the movie when it first came out in 1997. And in fact, let me just check the year the director was born. I know what he did last summer. So yeah, the director who also wrote the movie with someone else with no date of birth, but Jennifer Caton Robinson was born in 1988. So she would have been 9 years old when the first movie came out, and it shows. So if you've seen this movie, guys, leave your comments and opinions down below. Let me know if you liked it. Don't spoil anything. Leave those spoilers for the spoiler video that I will be getting out there as soon as possible. But as always, guys, thanks a lot for watching again. Thanks for subscribing, and I'll see you soon.
I'll be right back.
What are you waiting for, huh?
Coming to get you, Barbara.
Ever played Skin the Cat?
Someone's in the back!